morning, KJ.
How you doing, man? Doing good.
I've been asking a lot of guys. I know it's early, but just what, if anything, you feel like you've learned about your offense here through most of OTAs?
And we got a lot of playmakers, man. A lot of playmakers. A deep receiver group that is excited to learn. A lot of young guys. That may not have a lot of experience, but besides Juju and KB, but a lot of guys that can make plays. I'm excited about that.
How difficult is it when you're working red zone and everything's a little bit tighter?
Right.
Do you feel like you sort of get that cramped feeling out there today a little bit?
Yeah, of course, man. Especially going against a really good defense. We were talking about it over here. Especially when you install something in the morning and then you run it in routes on air. But now just getting that chemistry down with the quarterbacks. This is our first time actually running it live. So that's what OTAs are for. What I'm saying, to get these live reps. We'll iron them out in the spring, come compete in the fall, and then we'll be ready to go by the season.
What's it been like for you to come in to a new organization or work with new quarterbacks, having been in Minnesota previously with Kirk?
Yeah, it's different, man. It's definitely different. I've had the advantage, me and Cole, we've thrown together in the offseason for actually almost a couple of years now, so I knew him before. But, just adapting with the new defense, a new offense. I actually had this offense my first 2 years in Minnesota, so it's not totally new to me, just a reminder. But, getting these live reps, in a new organization, learning my teammates, my coaches, and, the Patriot way, it's been good.
How'd you form that relationship with Jacoby?
Just training in Miami, just training down in Miami. A bunch of pro receivers will all get together and train, and whoever the quarterback is out there, a couple guys out there, we'll go out there and run some routes.
Having been in this offense before, what are the first signs that you'll need to see or know? Hey, we're clicking now. We're doing these couple of things.
I think it's hard to tell without pads because in any offense, but especially in this one, you got to have the marriage of the run and the pass. You know what I'm saying? Like if you watch them in Cleveland, they had a really strong run game. They had some really good tight ends, which I think we have as well here, and that opens up the pass game, that opens up the play action, that opens up the the RPOs, whatever we have. But so I think it's kind of hard to tell without pads. But again, right now we're doing the best we can to just learn the offense, and then everything else start clicking.
We asked this about Gerard today, or actually Alex Van Pelt, about what you've seen from Drake, learned from him, seen him grow.
Yeah.
Coach Van Pelt talked about footwork. I'm sure you're not seeing footwork.
Yeah.
Well, what have you seen from him the last month or so?
I mean, he's got a bunch of talent, man. A bunch of talent. Arm talent. He's very smart. Knows how to communicate. If we hit on something, if we miss on something, we see something that we watch on film together. We'll chop it up. We'll talk about it. And then we see those dividends. Pay off on the field. So that's good to see from someone young.
Example of that. That like we wouldn't know if we were in the building with
Yep.
you. This play is particularly tricky because of X, Y, or Z. And
Right.
It seems to happen if that's happening.
Right. So I would say on a route, and it was a route where he wasn't even the quarterback, and I had met with Jacoby. We had watched something, and I felt like I could have ran the route different based off our defense because our defense does a lot of things. His locker's 2 lockers down from mine. He's like, KJ, I wanted to tell you something. I can't remember what it was, and I reminded him. He's like, yeah, it was that. You know what I'm saying? So he's locked in. He's paying attention. He's watching the film because he was going to give me a tip on the play that after I ran the play, I'm like, oh, I should have did this. You know what I'm saying? And he was reminding me as well. So again, that's that's somebody who loves the game. Who you can see he's studying the game, and that's something you love to see. Yeah.
What's made this a good fit for you so far? I mean, he's coming to New England. This opportunity, Patriots.
That's a good question. One, I feel like there's a lot of opportunity. Like I said, we have a lot of young guys in the room. So, being a vet to be able to come in, and help, play the game, what I'm saying, learn how to be a pro. I have a lot more experience than, a lot of some of the guys, that, I can tell them what it's going to be like on Sunday. I've faced, some really good corners. I've played with, some really great players, and Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, T.J. Hawkins, Jordan Addison. I've played with some good players, so I've learned a lot, what I'm saying? So I think that I can be able to help them in my experience, just give them some counsel, what I'm saying, watch myself, and we all just pick each other's brain, to get better.
What'd you learn from playing under Kevin?
Oh, man, that can be a long question. I learned so many things, man. Obviously, this is a totally different offense, but just being a pro in an offense and the details, what I'm saying, is very different from college, and the details of, where a quarterback is looking, the read, if you're getting open too early, if you're getting open too soon, too late. There's a lot of different things in route running and, being where the quarterback wants you to be. So I think that just that football IQ, you're just not just running a route on the paper, but reading the defense and, getting the feel and the communication with your quarterback. I think that's something that I really learned.
So you talked about 2 young guys. What have you seen from them so far on and off the field?
With
Jalen, Javon.
Oh, really good, man. Really good. Those guys are eager to learn, man. Very talented, but very eager to learn. They're one of the first ones here. You see them working after. No matter how late, they have to stay. I'm one of the last guys out, and I still see those guys, in the building, grinding. And every day they take what they learn on the film and they try to apply it here on the field. So that's really good to see.
All right, we'll go to final questions, guys.
How you like Boston so far? How are you settling into the area?
It's good, man. It's really good. Last weekend, my mom is here, my sister. We took a tour of Boston, so now I'm really able to see, what the city is like. But other than that, I kind of just been home and back to the stadium, trying to move in and learn my playbook and everything. So I haven't got a chance to experience it too much. But well, I guess I did throw the first pitch and I did go to the Celtics game. But besides that, I haven't done too much.
In the red area, obviously, a lot of talking going on
Mm-hmm.
with Jabril back there. What's
Oh,
it
yeah.
like being up with him, battle with him every day?
Man, it's good, man. It's good. 'Cause I'm personally, I'm not like a big trash talker like that. I just kind of go play. But I told him, he talks so much trash that he makes me, it kind of brings it out of me. But I feel like that brings the best out of me, you know what I'm saying? Because now it's like you're putting your money on the line, you know what I'm saying? So I told him, privately, I like, the way he talks, how confident he is, because that brings the best out of me, and that elevates the team.
Thank you.
All right,
Yep.
thanks, everybody.
Yes, sir.
So here's the breaking question.